it's Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media here at Breakbulk Europe in the studio, and I have Lucasz with me, who's president of ESTA, and just finished our session on nuclear powers, several nuclear power projects in Poland. So welcome.
Welcome. Good to be here again. It was like 6 years ago when I was also at the Breakbulk, finally after the COVID. Amazing place. Welcome. Nice to be here.
Oh, it's so great to see you again. So before we get into the whole nuclear topic, tell me your impressions of Breakbulk this year.
Amazing place, amazing. All the stands, the companies, including shipping companies, forwarding, transport companies, a lot of people all over the globe. So I am looking forward to have the time, enough time to speak with all the person I have on my list.
Oh, excellent. Must be a long list.
Quite long, yes. Yeah, it's been a while.
All right, so let's talk about nuclear power. Talking about a specific project in Poland. Tell us about that.
You know, Poland is one of the biggest countries in the European Union, actually the fifth one, and it's the only one without nuclear power plant. So finally, after a decade or 2 decades of planning, finally the Polish government made a decision to actually build it, and the location is already picked up close to the Baltic Sea. So on the north side of Poland, and then this gives us an opportunity of getting a green energy, because for last 50 years Polish energy was mainly from the coal. So now we're changing it to the wind or nuclear energy, and that means a lot of projects with the oversized transport and also with erection. Yeah, for example, with the mobile cranes sector.
Right, that's a lot of business for a lot of different sectors, right?
Yes, also for the marine transportation, because probably most of the cargoes will be delivered on the marine transport. So we expect the port of Gdańsk, maybe port of Gdynia, will be involved in the deliveries of the cargoes for the nuclear power plants.
Interesting. All right. So you're on with this project. This involves manufacturer Westinghouse and Bechtel as the EPC.
Yes.
So tell us where we are in the project time frame.
Actually, it's the beginning. The plan is to finalize it by 2033, which is like 10 years from now. So it's quite optimistic plan, but probably it's possible to get on time. At this stage, we're planning the specific regulations and specific projects concerning deliveries. Yeah, because I'm from the logistics sector as the president of the Polish Heavy Transport Association. Our members are transport companies and also the pilot companies who make sure that the service will be provided safely, because health and safety issues, that's something that we have to be very, very focused on.
Right, well, it's interesting that you're part of the planning process this early in the project.
Yeah, because it takes time. It takes, Wayne said half an hour ago that it takes 4 or 5 years to actually execute what we are planning now. So when it comes to infrastructure, Poland is investing a lot of money in new roads, highways, motorways. So it takes time, at least 2, 3, 4 years. Me as a president of Polish Association, we are working on new regulations. We want our permitting system, because all the huge trucks and trailers, mobile cranes, they need to have permits. And now it's on the paper, actually printed on a paper. So we want to move to the digital side to make it faster, easier, and more efficient.
Right, and that's a big change.
It's a huge change. It's a huge change because by now, I know that Netherlands, Sweden has a very good digital system. So I hope that Poland will follow these 2, 3 countries in Europe, and within the next couple of months, we'll finally get the digital, 100% digital system for making an application. All the information that have to go through the local road owners up to the central ones will be on the digital system.
Okay, so Lucasz, tell me, is this nuclear project a one-off, or is Poland planning additional power plants?
I'm thinking if I can say it, but at least one is already booked, let's say.
Okay.
So another one is
Okay.
planning, and maybe third one as a big nuclear power plant, but also some small modular reactors are also being considered in Poland.
Oh, interesting, because we have the company that I have spoken with them, NewScale. Do you know NewScale in the United States? And they just, I think, got their design approvals, not within the last year, maybe?
Something like this, yeah, but the consumption of energy is rising every single year. So we need to find new sources of clean energy, let's say. For example, last couple of months, Polish government have changed the regulation for the windmills. So we're going to get much more investments for the windmills, but it takes time. Yeah? So probably within 2-3 years, that's the time we need to wait to expect some actually investments and erection of new windmills. So nuclear power plants, windmills, that's the way to have clean air and a lot of energy.
Excellent, and a lot of great work for specialized transporters across the industry, right?
Exactly.
Okay, well, thank you so much for the update. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.